Well, we are up and running again. I'm trying to fix this hair all over. Yeah, it's better. Yeah, it's better. So, as I was saying, good morning again, everybody. Welcome back to the room. It is Monday, December 16th, and we are counting down the days to Christmas. Yeah, just a matter of days, right? I think we got like what, 7 days until Christmas, 7 or 8 days until it's Christmas. And hope everybody's well, everybody's doing good, in good spirits, good health, and of course, ready to, celebrate the holidays with your family, friends, and loved ones. Yeah. So come on in, everybody. Come on and join us on the live. If you're listening to us via radio or you're listening online at any one of the streaming platforms, thank you so much for being here with us on Power 95. And of course, we have to say special thank you to our friends at Beacon Insurance, Western Union, and Nirvana. Yep, and remember to take care of your health this holiday. It's not just about eating, drinking, and indulging in all sorts of things, but also being mindful of our health and, making sure that is something, that's something you can give somebody a gift of. How many perfumes do you want? How many fragrances do you want? How many clothing do you need? What else we get on Christmas time? Perfumes, bags, what else we get on Christmas? Bags, whatever, gift vouchers, what have you. Imagine being given a gift voucher that says, okay, go get your checkup before the new year, right? Go get yourself sorted out. That's a good gift to me. That shows you really, really care about the person, not just outside, but inside. So that's a gift idea, and especially if you know it's somebody who don't necessarily, take care of themselves health-wise, go to the doctor and what have you. That might be a good start, especially men. Yeah, y'all have some sort of phobia when it comes to, going to the doctor if you're not in any sort of pain. That is a good gift. Yeah, you all have enough fragrances. You don't need more. You have enough socks and underwear and what have you. So a gift of health. All right, and you can check out the folks at Nirvana for that. Anyways, we up and running. Good morning, Sonia. Good morning, Shantae. How's everybody doing today? Those in the cold, those in the warmth, wherever. Good morning, Carol Belfon. Just you looking on from YouTube. Good morning, Nakisha. Good morning, Marian. Good morning, Jackie Douglas Adams. Jackie, you missed a wonderful weekend, I tell you. Good morning, Jenny Coutain. Valerie Ross, good morning. How are you today? Good morning, Linda Pearl. Ingrid, good morning. Della, good morning. I don't know why every time I start this live, this mouse always decides to act up. Anywho's, morning, Marvin. Good morning, Angel Fire. Alan George, good morning, giving thanks for life indeed, because trust in me, every single day when I frequent the books, you're seeing somebody with some rest in peace. I saw one of a young lady this morning. She looks pretty young. I don't know the cause of death or whatever the case might be, but I saw her friends or family, whoever it is, extending condolences to for her family and expressing sadness on her passing. So, just a reminder that life is fleeting. We might think we're here for a long time, but none of us have, that know how. We don't know. We just don't know. Could be here today, could be in the best of health, and next thing, your light is out, right? So, it's an opportunity to live and, do it in the best way you can. Jalianne, good morning. Hey, Rita. Debbie Crony, yes, you definitely just, I'm done with you now. It's over. Finito. You're on your own right now. 3 days of you for one day. We done. We good. All right? Anyways. Morning, Christopher Thomas Rayburn. Yes, I survived. It was outside more than I intended to, but, I'll talk about that in a while. Morning, Nissy. Hey, Terry. Good morning, Marvin. Big up yourself, guys. Compliments for the season. And I do wish each and every one of you a wonderful one. Terrence Wells, you're very scarce of late. What's going on? Morning, Judy. Morning, Petlin. Maria, the crew in Toronto and Montreal, wherever you are. Hey, Debbie Ann. Top of the morning to you. And Funny. No, for real. I survived. I was telling somebody, of course, we had that surprise birthday for Debbie on Friday, and I was telling somebody Friday night. I caught myself yawning at the. I'm like, what really going on here? I mean, you're getting older, but it's like when you don't go out as much as you used to before, or you're like a seasonal go outer, like carnival, maybe around Christmas. Other than that, you're just like, you're in your bed. And I was outside and I'm like, I'm having a good time, but in your mind, you're like, I want to sleep. And then this lady decides, one day of celebration is not enough, dragged it out for the weekend. So we had to accommodate her. So they had me outside yesterday again. And I'm like, nah, we need to fix this. I'm not going down like that, because seeing Debbie at 60, filled with all that energy and life, nah, you're not about to outdo me. And I'm way younger than you. That's not happening. You can't afford to out energy me. So I that is one of my resolution in 2025. Sometimes you can look at people and be inspired by people, and Debbie's definitely an inspiration for somebody who lives life on her terms. Just enjoys life to the fullest. And when you have people showing up for you, that is indeed a testament to how you live. So that was my takeaway from her celebrations. I'm like, 60 where you going all this energy, and I'm 40s and I'm tired already. So I have to put a little more extra pep in my step. That is indeed for 2025, a little more pep in my step, because none of us getting out of here alive. And if the day call, when the bell rings, hold on, the bell rings, I want to say, you know what, I'm okay now. I definitely enjoyed life. So when the roll is called up yonder, I guess I'll be there, So trust Debbie Crony again. Best wishes for you moving forward. May you live and enjoy life to the fullest, like you do, right? Salvan Ray, Lele's joke. There's no word to describe this weekend, I swear. Morning, Don. Morning, Chanel. Don, you have more Shadow Benny? I need some Shadow Benny, please. I need some Shadow Benny. And Thursday we were talking about ginger and sorrel, right? Somebody gave me a ginger sorrel. I had a sorrel with ginger, and I had to express my disappointment. I'm like, didn't you all hear me speaking on this? Why give me? And it was exactly what I was talking about. The ginger was louder than the sorrel. That's why I said ginger has no place in sorrel, because ginger on its own is so overpowering. You don't need ginger in sorrel. That way you take away from the sorrel completely when you add ginger. So, a reminder, if you're going to serve me sorrel, do not put ginger. If I want a ginger beer, I'd ask for ginger beer. I don't like ginger beer. I don't want ginger in sorrel. All right? I thank you. So, there's never a dull moment on this little 133 square miles, Salva, not a hint or nothing. No hint. Don't put ginger in sorrel. A tool, stick of clove, cinnamon, and bay leaves. No hint. No, I don't want no hint. I want sorrel to be the deciding factor. Don't hint me with nothing. Good. I know what ginger tastes like. I don't need no hint. Don't put it as say. Just put the sorrel. Just put bay leaves, cinnamon, and a couple. Not too much clove, because clove ain't too far from ginger. All right. All right. So, did Don answer me about the Connie said, but that's not wood I knocked. It is, that's board. This here is board. Sheet rock. Okay, let me knock the floor. The flooring is wood. All right. Yeah, so don't put no Chanel Cassia Williams, good morning. Good to see you over here. I have no right to rock stone dance. No, I have to do better than that. Morning, Doobie. I have to do better than that. Trust and believe. I can like I shot in already at my man. Morning.
Morning.
How you do?
Today is my first session of my sorrel disapproval list for different proprietorships.
You drink one too?
Location number one. Grill master. Do not put ginger in my sorrel.
Why you call the people place name in your thing? You don't know you can't call name?
Location number two.
Don't call people name.
A certain establishment
This.
opposite the terminal.
That's better.
Do not put ginger in my sorrel. Location number three. Located in Grand Shopping Center. Do not put ginger in my sorrel.
So that's something for real. People actually put in ginger because I told you I had a ginger one too.
They're stretching my sorrel. Listen to me. I am going to put you on a permanent blacklist. You all have at least 1 week to make up and come in a good grace. And not buying no more sorrel by all if all you continue to put ginger in your sorrel.
So you hear the man say put lime peel in the sorrel?
I could understand you want to add a little bit of in it. But not this ginger thing. The ginger beer.
Didn't you hear the man say you put some lime peel, put piece of lime peel in it on Thursday?
I will accept some zest. Lime zest.
I don't want nothing except sorrel. I don't want zest. I don't want fat. I don't want nothing. I just want sorrel. Sorrel is what I'm asking for. Sorrel is what I want. Don't put nothing else except sorrel.
Well, you was that me then, so I give them some grace. You don't want to give them no grace.
I don't want nothing in it. I'm not giving no grace. It is called sorrel. It is not called sorrel and company, sorrel and ginger, sorrel and lime peel, sorrel and fig skin. No. Sorrel. That is it.
I agree with you. You know what? For matter of fact, I'll announce an award on your program the last session before Christmas. Who had the best sorrel selling?
All right.
That's fair enough.
All right. Fair enough.
Until then, the blacklist will continue.
I agree. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Yeah, so and the stretching part of it too. Don't stretch it and don't put no ginger in it. You know what, on second thoughts, I'm gonna make me sorry for myself because I can't be out here spending my money and thing and then cussing about it. That's like abusing your own self. Just put pineapple skin in sorry. Self one, cut it out. Anyways. So, what's breaking the internet? Y'all, listen. Ollie was doing the most for last week and this weekend, you know. I ain't lying. I had a time peeping the books this weekend. Marisho and company, Renee and company. Well, I mean, we all saw what went down on the political side of things. NNP's convention was held yesterday, and I want to extend congratulations to the Honorable Emmeline Pear, political leader of the New National Party. And, you know, I don't lie, boy. Like, we born in confusion, we bathe in confusion, we oil down in confusion, we grease with skin in confusion. It's like the whole, like, confusion is like oil that y'all play jab with. Y'all rub it, and no matter how much time you bathe, it's under your skin. So that is how we come now. Like, confusion is part of our DNA. Nothing can go like smooth and normal. No, nothing. Things that concern us, things that don't concern us, we all up in it. And a lot of you, I watched a couple of Ollie this weekend. Ollie was up in things that had no business being in, but y'all can't help it because, like I said, we are made from confusion. When God created Grenada, he was like, I find it looking dead and boring down there. What else could I add to, you know, to add some spice, because we were called the Isle of Spice. So the spice is not the natural spices that we know. The cinnamon, the bay leaves, and all of those things. The spice is confusion. So God probably sat down in his wisdom and decided, that rock done little already. It don't make sense making them perfect. Let me throw some confusion on them. Let it fight up down there. They're small. Everything is a confusion. Like, every single thing cannot just run smoothly. So Lydia James and them buy front row ticket to go in NMP convention yesterday. A lot of them buy front row ticket. That's why they say sometimes you had to wait and pay at the door. But no, y'all was so anxious for confusion and bacchanal up in SAS. A lot of all you. Kenwin, you were so missed this weekend, bro. Trust me, your sister had a time. You missed out, Kenwin. You really, well, you didn't really miss out, but you missed out. You really missed out. So you had to make up for that, all right? Anyways, big up yourself, Kenwin. Elimas, good morning. Kizzy, Andre, I didn't see you. Good morning. So, a lot of all you buy tickets to go inside before you all know who DJ was, before you all know who going to be the guest of artists. All you buy tickets in advance and run inside the people fete, run inside the people place, planning to go inside the people place and take front row seats. And those who are actually supposed to be in VIP, y'all pay for regular but want to be in VIP. Got up to the news. Was it Saturday? Was it Saturday night or Friday night? Which one it is? Honorable Peter David made his pronouncement that he is withdrawing his hand from the race. And that quelled the front row bacchanal we were looking forward to. But go there. You know what? Saved by the bell. Saved by the bell. Good morning.
Good morning, my dear friend.
Hey, friend, where you come on from? Like you're on honeymoon still? Don't tell me you go and do thing and you and tell me, you know. You ain't kill a goat, nothing.
Friend, I wish it was that. Friend, I don't get sick often, but friend, this flu gives me one WrestleMania knockdown.
After the birthday, you're going to have, where you going hotel water is that you're accustomed with pool water you're accustomed.
Friend, listen me. Boy, I wish that flu on a worst enemy. But you know what? It brought me to a realization that sometimes you think you're not that important, but you never know how important you are. Because listen, my phone was keep going off the hook.
Well, I keep calling, asking
where
you.
What's going on? What's going on with you? I'm like, well, somebody people, I don't even know them. But on whoever my phone number is on Messenger. Hey, John Shokes, what's going on? When I hear your lady soon, I'm like,
feeling better.
Right. I mean, yesterday I met a couple, and he was like, boy, what happened? So just leave us outside that? I'm like, what? We always listen for you.
I see you're on honeymoon, and see you're on the honeymoon still from your birthday.
That's so mashed me up.
No. So you're feeling better now?
Yeah, absolutely. Glad I'm back to.
So what going on with all you? What going on with all in the town of St. George? That's where you love vote?
Listen me, the town, yes, I am a registered voter in the town of St. George. But I mean, listen me. I don't know why you sue me, so let me go.
It's a good idea.
Don't go there.
Don't go there. I was going there to what you call.
What I'm saying, it was not an election. In my humble opinion, it was a selection. But you know what? It is
you know what I said the same thing. You know what I really wanted, because we always talk about democracy and belief in the rule of democracy and what have you. I'm some ways I'm kind of disappointed that he pulled out, but at the same breath I understand. I mean, based on what he said in his message on Friday night, sometimes my mother's always saying you have to know your place. And you see, there's something a lot of us don't know. And if we know it before, we could prevent a lot of things from happening. There's one thing in life that everybody ought to know, and that is your place. You're supposed to know your place on the totem pole. You're supposed to know where you stand.
Anybody who have a little idea about politics, and especially NNP politics, which I was a part of for 15 years, so I knew there was no other outcome than this outcome. I'm speaking from experience.
Well, I mean, you don't have to be a rocket scientist to figure it out or to understand it, because the outgoing political leader made certain pronouncements prior to, the convention, and he always spoke about, the new leader, the next leader will be coming from the belly of the new National Party, somebody who been in the trenches, somebody who did the work, what have you. He always said that. I mean, there's no going around it. He always made it pretty clear that's what he wanted for the party when he said bid his farewell. So I'm not sure why people are surprised or whatever the case might be, because he didn't hide. He always said that. He always said that.
You know what I'm disappointed in? I'm not, because we all know Fecho would not have been, he would have emerged leader. But listening to some of the supporters who are registered and paid members saying that that they was called, stepping, giving them flimsy excuse why they could not have been part of the delegation to go in and vote. Which we all know, I mean, listen, it didn't make any sense. The excuses that was given, like I said, I didn't speak to the gentleman, but some of the people from Eternal St. George who are paid members and were nominated as delegates.
Saturday night.
All of a sudden, it's either they didn't pay a month or they missed 3 meetings. A flimsy excuse was given why the delegation was pulled from them. So now they could not have going. So I mean, and that's sad. Let democracy win. We always talk about democracy. And whenever a decision is done, let it be done in CNS so the public could see. Because honestly, right now, in my humble opinion, I think NMP got 10 times weaker. And NDC now has a firm hold on the country for maybe the next 10, 20 years. That is my humble opinion.
Okay.
I mean, I'm not a political analyst. Things will happen. But the way I'm seeing it and the talk on the ground, it's not looking too good for them. But hey, who knows?
We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Alrighty. All right. Thanks, bro. Feel better. I saw somebody saying about look at the banner that was planned. Listen, anybody knows, and when you look at football, you look at basketball, you look at any sport, right? What you do when you have two teams, you don't know who's gonna win. You're always prepared. On election night, the day of election, both parties set up stage in different parishes, right? Nobody knows who's going to win until the last bell is rung. But you still have to be prepared. So, I see a lot of folks is going on about, the banners this and the banners that, but you always have to be prepared because you don't know whoever comes out victorious, you're prepared. They had one when it was last year, not last year, no, it was 22 when we had the last general election. NDC set up stage in La Sagesse, and I think NMP set up is it Boucherjou? Was Boucherjou they set up? Or Tantine. Well, anyways, both stages was up waiting for the final hurrah. But it did not go that way. 1-1, and we know how it is. But some of y'all are taking this thing real. I didn't realize y'all were so sentimental and so all up in politics, Kool-Aid. I heard a particular person this morning is only cried, they didn't cry the way they sounded, and to hear that person saying they're done with politics because, of what went down with somebody that they favor and somebody they support. This thing is a nasty, nasty game, That's why I want zero parts of it. No, I stay far. Politics and religion, I stay for very, very unhealthy and ugly bedfellows. I stay far from them. Far, far from them. So the debate continues now as to, and I don't know, people who are not supporters of NNP, why are you stressing out all yourself so far? All you calm down. Let them people listen. You're not in the house. Who in the house? Take care of their business in the house and mind your business in wherever you are. Y'all, some of you doing a little bit too much. At the end of the day, however you feel about a person, that's on you. But I find y'all dragging the bell. Y'all kind of dragging the flag now. Like, relax. The way y'all gallivanting and galloping all over the place, you swear next year is election. They still have a little ways to go, So whether you support, because some of you are calling for the Honorable Keith Mitchell to pack up and leave politics for younger folks. He did that, is still an issue. They selected someone, it's still an issue. I heard somebody saying this morning, we all know that Grenada is not ready for a female prime minister. The same was said of Barbados with Mia Amor Motley, that they're not ready for no female prime minister. So you can basically speak for yourself. If you know you're not ready, you're not ready. But it's hard to speak for, because at the end of the day, when you do the math, they still have their base, they still have their supporters. Things could change, people's mind could change. People will say what they want out of campaign season. When campaign bell ring, you're seeing crowds, you're wondering where all these people come out. People hide when they're not in power, but when it's time to come out, you see them coming out. So, I mean, I just believe in wishing people the best. We've had the rule of male prime ministers for a long time. We all know what happened, what didn't happen. We all have our thoughts on that. So, female winning, female being a prime minister, a woman being a prime minister, it's neither here nor there for me. My thing is, as long as you can do the job, whether you're male, female, whatever the case might be, once you're capable of doing the job and doing it well and bringing, changes and uplifting the standard of our living and, this rock of ours, then by all means. So I really couldn't, care less who win and don't win and who this and who that. And at the end of the day, people vote for who they want to. You vote for who you want to. I'm not sure what we mean when we say not ready. We're not the US. You're not the US. I saw somebody making comparison to Kamala. Oh, we're making what's her name? Kamala, whatever her name is up the road. Making references to her in terms of, her not winning the presidency in America. We're 2x4. Everybody know everybody. Everybody knows the lady. She's been around for a long time. So, listen. Someone says, how Grenada not ready? Dominica paved the way since 1980 with Dame Eugenia Charles. If we're not ready yet, when will we be? Well, it's just don't never. If you were to listen to some folks. Kim says the man show who he is for 30 years plus and never changed. Why we acting on surprise now? Preparing the way for next election to come, just giving people an insight on how the issues on the ground will be in the mud. It looks as, listen, I see it already. The next election cycle, it's gonna be, let's just put it this way. It's gonna be very interesting. And trust and believe, I wish election was due next year. Because it will be very, very, very interesting turn of affairs to see how, how the message is delivered and how people gravitate to the message. So it's all up to you at the end of the day, who you vote for, who you don't vote for is not my business. I'm not here to tell anybody who to support, who not to support. If you think it aligns with who you are, your beliefs and what have you, then by all means. But the tearing down is not necessary. It is not necessary, and as always, it's across the board. It's not just one side. Everybody's doing, the back and forth and pulling people down and throwing names in the ring, and it's not even necessary. If you don't support it, then why are you bothered by it? You don't support that party. Why are you stressing about it? Focus on who you're supporting. Give energy to what you're supporting, because it's like somebody don't like a person, but you're following everything they do. That's kind of scary and kind of, I don't know. And you see it happen all the time. Oh, I don't like her, she playing this and she playing that. Post something in your stories because they don't come and comment on your page. But put up something in your story. Put up something where that's interesting. Something that, piece of business. And the same people who claim to not like you and they can't stand you don't have them as friends. But once it's in your stories and you have it saved as public, anybody can access it. And sometimes I go through it and I just laugh and I'm like, what are these people looking for? Because I am the kind of person, if my spirit doesn't give it to you, Me and one had nothing to do with you. I don't care what you're doing, who you're doing. I ain't coming and look for you. I don't want to see your page. I block you. According to the man, I block you. I block you. I block you. I don't want to see you. I don't want to know what you're doing. I don't care two hoots about who you're doing, what you're doing, why you're doing. So a lot of you are putting energy into something that really does not concern you now, and maybe that energy should be put into what actually concerns you. We ain't have to be like Salt, you know. We ain't have to be in everything. Some things you could just sit by and just watch it play out and maybe discuss amongst yourself, amongst your friends or your little circle, but not everything you need to put out publicly. You don't need to put everything out there publicly. You know, some things you can just sit back and be like, you know, let me see how this plays out. You have a group of people you could talk to, and in confidence, you discuss it amongst yourselves and you keep it pushing. There isn't everything. Someone says, I think women bring a different empowerment as leaders. I mean, we don't have to look far to see Mia Motley making strides on the international. No, listen, I can't compare nothing to nobody. Mia is a, what word can you use to describe Mia Motley? She's a go-getter. And I mean, she's done a lot for Barbados, you know, and continues to do a lot. But, like I said, Drea says that kind of vibe comes with a certain level of maturity. That's true. That's true. You know, you just can't. That's how I see it. And I use that in my personal life as well. You know, was the last evening I was telling someone that, and they was talking about asking me about a particular place if I'm going to a particular event, and I'm like, no. And I was like, you know, as you get older, certain things you have to let go. Certain things you can't be in everything, be everywhere. You know, places you probably went 7, 6, 8 years ago. It's not necessarily my cup of tea right now. You know, as you get older, you gravitate, you find different interests, new interests, different things to do. And maybe if you used to be out every weekend, like you're not interested in that anymore. You know, you find other things to occupy your time. So Mia is a Dangara. No, Mia is a liberator. I say Mia is a boss. Mia is exceptional. Listen, Josie Kate Bowen says, I want them to know Bunday Heart. I don't have energy. Honestly, I guess, again, listen, whatever floats your boat, that is just me. And I don't have the time and energy to give to people like that anymore. I rather put it in other things that benefits me. And if they chest bun them, they chest bun them. I'm not a doctor. Go and drink some Pepto-Bismol or go drink some lemon in water or something, whatever for your heartburn or what have you. I'm no doctor, so I'm not going to be here giving people heartburn. Listen, taking on your heartburn, that's your business. Yeah? Not every drum beat you have to be there. Certain things you have to know when it's time to call it a day. You have to know when to, you know, say, you know what, I'm over that. I'm done with that. Moving on to other things. That's just, and you'll be surprised at how at peace you feel. You'll be surprised at how happier you are, you know, when you make those sort of decisions to not be in everything, not be in everybody's way, not being, you know, like was Thursday? Was it Thursday? I think it was Thursday or Friday. Somebody was asking me how come they ain't hearing my name. I'm like, well, that might be a bad thing for you, but it's a good thing for me. That means I'm finally doing something right if you're not hearing my name. And I'm actually happy that you're not hearing it. You know, it's a good feeling that you're not hearing it. And I intend to keep it that way for as long as I can, you know. So, listen, whatever floats people's boats, man. I ain't about to stress it out. All right? Anyways, guys, I shall call it a day for now. I have 22 minutes to go. I feel that same as well. You outgrow certain things. Yeah. And it's sad, but a lot of people, the same way you know them 10 years ago, the same way you know them today. And they take pride in saying they have no intentions of changing. Life wasn't meant for us to just live life a particular way all the days of our life and not be open to changes, not be open to doing things differently. You know, whether the company you keep, whether it's the places you go, whether it's the food you eat, whatever it is. At some point in time, you have to get to a place of, okay, I used to do that then, I'm doing this now. Nothing is written in stone. Nothing is nothing is something you have to do the same way all the time. You don't have to do the same thing the same way all the time. That is what makes life interesting. You're able to change, you're able to grow, you're able to develop, you're able to build, and that's what it's all about. You know, so maybe that's something a lot of us can look at as we move on. I know in New Year we always use that as an opportunity to do our do over lists, you know, resolutions. I mean, I no longer do resolutions. I just do what I have to do when I feel like doing it, what have you. But you make plans for when you want to, but not putting particular time frame to it, but you know, you have a board where you make, okay, I want to do this in 2025. These, I want to travel more. I want to do this more. I want to take care of my health more. I want to seek a relationship with God more. There's so many things that you can plan to do, but it's not like written in stone or a time frame put on it, you know. But at the end of the day, Hanif Williams says people are saying the same thing about the NDC leadership as well. Terrence says, like to hear him, the gossip has been juicy. Good for you. Good for you, Terrence. I don't like to. I know my name, the one and only. So, as I said, just a couple more days left before Christmas. And guys, don't overdo it. Don't stress yourself if you know, hey, Brands, morning. Yep, our taste change as we move along. We evolve, we grow. Plus, our skin needs to be restored and maintained its youthful freshness by rest, not by dew. Brands, I said that so we could go. I can't do with dew falling at me again. Enough dew fall on me already. Dew and must. Listen, if I were to depart this life today, I can say, you know what? Thank you, Lord. For the most part, it was good. I honestly can't sit here and be a hypocrite and be like, okay, my life has been, nah. For the most part, the better part of my life has been good, you know? And I can't do it, I can't deal with dew falling at me again. You know, dew falling at me. So it's like everything now, if you all invited me to anything, let me see, between 6 to 11-ish is a good time for me. Like 6 p.m. to 11 p.m. Is good for me. I could work with that. So anybody having anything and they want me to come along between 6 to 11, I could work with that. So between 6 p.m., 11, anything after that is I can feel force. Like I feel a real pressure. Like after 11, I can't go more. Honestly, can't go more. But I'll do it depending on who it is. Like Debbie, no problem at all. Going a couple hours extra. But anything else, any little ordinary thing, don't put it past 11. Don't put it past 11. Jackie says the New Year resolution is to go Nigeria and find him. Well, I'm sure those in Nigeria have the same resolution, to come where you are to find you. Because I'm sure they would like to migrate to your place off a board. So, like Frank Sinatra said, that's it. I did it my way. So as we move along, let us all strive to do it your way. The bantering, the backbiting, the hypocrisy. Listen, y'all may not realize those things actually makes you look older. When you engage in so much negative, y'all don't understand the power of negativity. It makes you look how you feel. When you are constantly you consume my negative energy and negativity about this person, that person, involved in things that don't concern you, beating yourselves up behind politics, beating yourselves up behind man, woman, child, beast, whatever the case might be. It makes you look how you feel. So no matter how much you're trying to mask it, no matter how much expensive clothes you wear, no matter what you do, that is one of the reasons some of you look way older than your actual age. Plus y'all ain't exercising, plus y'all ain't drinking water, plus y'all drinking alcohol Monday to Sunday, hard alcohol, not giving your little liver a chance to flush itself, don't giving it a chance to even take a deep breath. So of course you're gonna look how you feel. So do away with, and if my one wish before I go for everybody is to strive more to deal with positivity. If there are people around you constantly engaging in negative energy, nothing wrong with cutting. I don't care who you be. Well, the exception of my mother, anybody else gotta go. Because you say Aruna actually stay up past all she bedtime to pack thank you bag Thursday for your surprise. She did something special. No man, if man I had to come out for them. Yeah, so you see since Thursday night she had me outside. Thursday, Friday, so she said junction Saturday. I said, you only that my house is ready for Christmas. Saturday I did all my cleaning, change curtain, do everything. So I'm Christmas ready already. Anyways, guys, as always, an absolute pleasure. Kem, morning, Kem. You've been paving the way for being a very good housewife. Roderick, I can be. I can cook, clean, and whatever. So, rock so with your bad vibes. And rock so with your screw face. No negativity around here. Good vibes only. And don't forget, don't be afraid to cut people loose. Let them go. If all they bring to you is problems, drama, confusion, he said, they say, or talk in a group with only about bringing them people, let them go. Preserve your sanity, your peace, which is way more important than anything else. Peace, peace, peace. All right? Thank you so much, Nirvana. Thank you so much, Beacon Insurance. Thank you so much, Western Union, for powering up our morning. And I shall see you guys tomorrow again at 11 a.m. in the forenoon. And we'll continue the conversation. Have a great Monday, everybody. All right? Later.